Hello, my name is Craig Jones. I'm the owner and president of Epoxy-Coat. We're the manufacturer and installer of high-performance epoxy coatings throughout the United States on companies like NASA, Boeing, and General Motors. It was always my intention to take this high-performance product and present it in a do-it-yourself kit so that people can enjoy the benefits that all the big companies throughout the country enjoy. Most of the time, people are trying to save money. You know, you're looking, you're hearing, listening to different people. You know, you had a guy that said, listen, I'm gonna go to a big box store. In this case, it was a national chain paint store. And obviously their product is gonna be good. It's an epoxy made for floor, right?
You would think.
Yeah, well, all epoxies are definitely not the same, right? This is really a residential type product. And when you get a residential product in a cheaper type product, you end up with things like this. One of the problems with this, the abrasion resistance is very weak in comparison to ours. We have a high abrasion resistance. So when you drive a hot tire car over this, and this happened within about a week?
Yeah, I mean, it was fine, beautiful job, until about maybe a week later, I noticed it was brown. I mean, even my lawnmower tires started browning, and then within a week, I mean, it was peeling up, and these tire marks, I said, what the hell is this? So now I gotta start from scratch. Supposedly I'd have to have it reground, pull all the stuff out of the garage. I mean, it's like...
It's a nightmare. And really what's bad for you is you've got all this time. It's not the money.
Oh.
It's the time and energy and aggravation. Your wife's probably not happy with the situation.
So much.
Yeah. Our system would have went down. It would have been double the thickness, and it would have been cheaper, and you would have had about 10 times the durability of this coating. We use a 100% cycloaliphatic, 100% solid epoxy. That's the highest grade of epoxy. What we try to do with our kit is offer the same technology in a garage that you would in a plant floor. We can fix this. It's going to be much better. You're going to be a lot happier. Now, I'm going to give you a kit so that you can redo this and you can do it well. I'll even let you use one of our diamond grinders to do it so that you can do it right, because you got to strip this pour coating off and get down to it. But once it's done, it's done. How are you?
Good, pleasure to meet you.
Let me tell you what we're going to do for you today.
All right, tell me.
You've got a really nice garage. I can see you've done a great job of organizing it. And now it comes to wanting to do a really good floor coating here. You have picked the best product, and unfortunately, a lot of people don't. They make the mistake of picking a substandard product, and they unfortunately have problems with their floors. But you're doing the right thing. I can see your garage is awesome here. You're now going with a real high performance product. This product is used in plants and factories all over the world. Preparation is everything to floor coating. You know, even if you go with the cheaper products, yes, they're gonna chip and they're gonna wear out over time if it's not a high performance product, even if it's prepped correctly. But with a high performance product, you have to make sure it's prepped correctly, because it'll bond very good. But if there's contaminants on the floor, or you haven't created a mechanical profile on the concrete, it won't anchor into the concrete, bonding to the concrete better than the concrete bonds to itself. Right. So that means if it were to ever chip, it would pull the concrete up with the coating. Okay, so that's why you want to create a good profile and a cleanable surface that's ready for coating adhesion. Okay, so now once we put down this coating, we add a natural type of aggregate to it in a fine flake chips that are broadcast throughout the entire floor. So now it adds body, but it's like adding aggregate to concrete. It adds rigidity and strength. Then we come back after the first coat and we clean up all the excess broadcasted chips, and we put down a coat of epoxy over the top of it, which creates a nice, cleanable, slip-resistant surface.
That's what I want.
So it's essential that you use 100% solid cycloaliphatic to bond direct to the concrete. Then you can go with an epoxy or a polyurethane in the intermediate coat and a polyurethane top coat. Because the polyurethane top coat gives you all the high wear resistance and the UV stability. Because you want this floor to look the same for decades.
That's right.
You don't want to see all the different stains and all the different problems that happen with substandard products.
No, I don't want to worry about that stuff. I want this once and done.
Yeah, well then you've got it.
Okay.
Yep, you got the best product.